What's up everyone, welcome to the channel. Thought I would do a mail time type of video today. This package was delivered by the post office today, and we had a nor'easter which included snow, sleet, and actually rain. And I don't know if you can see it, but this box is saturated. This is actually not something subscribers have sent to me. This is actually something I purchased myself, so, you know, Merry Christmas to me. But if it's what I think it is, one of the things is electrical in nature, and I really hope that the post office just sitting it out in the rain didn't ruin it. So, I'm going to go ahead and try opening this and controlling the camera at the same time, so this ought to be interesting. Well, luckily the box is nice and soft from being saturated. So let's see. So far so good. Let's see. So here is the first item. It is a foam cannon for my pressure washer. I thought all pressure or foam cannons were created equal. When I first got my car and the pressure washer, I bought the cheapest foam cannon I could find. And while it is done fairly good for the most part, after watching another YouTuber, honestly OCD, after watching a video he did, apparently there is such a thing as a foam cannon specifically designed for low volume pressure washers. So I went ahead and ordered one. So hopefully, once it finally warms up permanently around here, I can do a video and show you the difference between the original foam cannon and this foam cannon, which, like I said, is based off of a low pressure. So you can see on the box 1100 to 2600 psi, and anywhere from 1.4 to 2.4 gallons per minute. I think the one that I bought is actually designed for more like a gas powered pressure washer, so it's expecting a lot higher gallons per minute rate, and as such the foam is not nearly as thick as it could be. So I'm hoping that this turns out pretty good. So the other item, and the item that actually happened to be on the bottom of the box that got saturated, so I hope this damn thing works, is a floodlight, LED based shop floodlight, if I can get it out of the box. So you can see it's you know, typical shop light, but instead of being you know, based on a halogen bulb or fluorescent bulb or incandescent bulb, it's based off of a LED system. And look, you can see the most saturation in this box is literally right where the face of this light is. If this thing does not work, I am going to be pissed. Alright, so I had originally had a snap-on light configured to purchase, and I came across this as one of the you know, when you buy something on Amazon, it always has suggestions for other products like that. So this is, you know, I've never heard of this brand before, but it's actually half the price of the snap-on and supposedly about another 2400 lumens in capacity. So should be brighter and at the same time cheaper. So who knows, we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in real quick on the other side of the car and give it a test to see how well it does. Okay, got it set up on its fancy little stand there, and actually the way this light works is you can actually attach it to a big tripod stand, you know, the kind where you can have multiple floodlights attached to, you know, for painting and that kind of stuff. One of the reasons I wanted to get this was in the video that I did showing the stuff that, you know, showing under the hood. I kind of mentioned that the way this garage was originally built, It was designed more to pull the car in, and that's where the lights are on the ceiling. So you know, I always back my car in. I like my car being backed in more than pulling it in. So I figured this would help with being able to light up the engine bay for doing stuff, and I figured it would also help with detailing and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on and show you how bright it is. You know, I did turn it on a second ago before starting the camera again, and I can tell you that having the LED lights, the LED light aimed at the car and looking at the car, it may not be a good thing for my OCD, because I already saw stuff with the paint that I didn't like. So this might actually not be a good idea, but I will show you guys what this looks like when it's on. So here we go. It does take a second to come on. So you can see it does put out a decent amount of light. I'm sure it might not come out that well on the camera. But you know, it definitely puts out a good amount of light, and you know, I don't know whether it's really 2400 lumens like they say it is. You know, they equate it to a 200 watt halogen bulb. But again, I don't know whether that's necessarily true or not. I don't have any tools to measure the light output or anything like that. I'm going based solely on, you know, what I can see with my own eyes. I think what I might do real quick is pop the hood just to see what it does do underneath of the hood. Hopefully that'll be a fairly decent indicator. Okay, so just gonna go take it up here. Oh, let's see here. So it does light up the engine compartment pretty good. I'm gonna try to angle this while still holding the camera. So it does do a pretty good job lighting up the engine bay. I mean, you know, if you're working on your car and you needed a good amount of light, you can see it does a fairly decent job. Of course, you know, lights up one side better than the other, obviously. If you move it around, and you see that. So, so yeah, it does a pretty good job lighting up the engine bay. You know, it is what it is. It was, I think, $36. So if you're interested in these, I'll put a link to these in the description of the video. And I have to throw this out there for 2016 RT. You know, there's that stock Hellcat motor again. You know, it's just a stock Hellcat motor. All right, guys, thanks for watching.